Hi everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some RMS, our beloved. You guys always ask me about RMS products and now I'm finally bringing you a little review. The Luminizer review is also coming, you guys. Be patient with your girl, I promise. But today we're going to be talking all about the RMS eye polishes, and these I feel like had their moment, you know, when I first got into green beauty, but I don't hear them being talked about too much. But I think with that glossy lid trend going on, that they're really, really nice and fun, and I kind of want to share my thoughts. And of course, they have a beautiful range of shades that I want to share with you guys. So the packaging is just traditional RMS. It has their little logo on the front, shade on the back, and it is a frosted glass, so you can get an idea of the shade that you have in there, even though it's not perfectly clear. You just take off the lid, and there is your color. I like that these are nice and wide because I can still use my finger even when I have the acrylics on, which is, you know, a big deal for me. But if not, they do also have a cream eyeshadow brush. So these retail for 28 bucks. You do get a ton of product in here. You are getting 4.25 grams. I don't really see myself ever going through one unless like your every single day shade, but you are getting a definite bang for your buck. And this is their eye polish brush. This is $22, synthetic fiber. Sorry, mine's dirty, but you can see that it has this dome shape. So it's really nice for laying down color and then sort of buffing it ever so softly into the crease. So on my eyes today, I'm wearing the shade Embrace. I'm also wearing the shade Lunar on the inner corner, brow bone, and just a little bit tapped into the center. What I like about these is that you can see I did have a little bit of creasing happening. I've had this on for probably 45 minutes. They're incredibly emollient products. So if you're familiar with the lip shines, or you're familiar with their lip to cheek, the texture of them is all very similar with that coconut oil formulation. So I have really, really liney eyes, but they're so easy to tap out, whether it be with this brush makes it even easier. But you can always just take your finger, and not only that, they're really tiny products if you just want to throw it in the bag and reapply. I see it as essentially a non-issue, but it's not all day bulletproof, you know, sort of makeup. It's not. But they also do make a great base, so you can always hit it with a little translucent setting powder that will take away the sort of metallic finish that all of these have, but it will increase the wear time, of course. Or you could do a corresponding color on top. So today I have my collaborative blush with Hynt Beauty on my cheeks and in my crease. It's called Notoriously Nude. I love this one when I'm doing that sort of pinky mauve tone look. It is that sort of shade. So I have that and a little bit of Hynt Beauty Single Shadow and Rosy Velvet. Then I tapped Embrace, a little bit of Lunar, and a small tiny bit of eyeliner just on the end half of my eye. And you could see it has a lot of dimension, photographs really beautifully. And like I said, it's very on trend with those glossy lids, but it's not gonna break up the makeup because this itself has that finish naturally. So if you want to do a corresponding shade, like I have a very tonal look going on today, you can always do that too. So they're versatile, they're fun. Now let's just get right into the products. So there's 9 gorgeous shades, the first of which is Lunar. Lunar is the lightest of all the shades and definitely one of my favorites. Like I said, it's what I have in my inner corner here. It's this very pale, shimmery, golden champagne sort of tone. Really, really wearable, very brightening to the eyes. You can probably get away with this on the cheeks as a highlighter as well. If you have more of a fair complexion, beautiful, beautiful, uplifting, bright shade. Then we have the shade Embrace, which I just spoke about. Embrace is really beautiful as well. It's this more pinky tone, but it's not super pigmented. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit more of this. It's not super pigmented, so you're gonna get this really light wash. That's super, super wearable. And again, all of them have the same metallic finish. This is just a really pretty neutral toned pink that looks really good on blue eyes, green eyes, I mean all eyes, but if you're into color theory and bringing that out, these sort of pink shades will definitely do so. Then we have the shade Utopia. Utopia, I think, was probably one of the favorites of the bunch. It's just so beautiful and wearable. It's like the best lid shade. It's just a very true pigmented, very high shine champagne color. So this would be one that's great for a base, really would make any sort of eyeshadow you put on top very, very vibrant, especially if you use something like the Alima Pure Loose Shadows, would be a really beautiful pairing with Utopia. Then we have the shade Solar, another favorite. Any of these golden warm tones I think are just the easiest to wear. Solar is a beautiful bronze color, very true bronze. It just has a little bit of a more golden tone to it than a taupe. So it's just a good neutral leaning warm color, flattering on all skin tones, really gorgeous shade. Probably my favorite in the bunch, certainly my most worn, is the shade Lucky. And Lucky is just this very beautiful copper sort of penny color. Again, it looks good on everyone. This has a lot of warmth to it, so it brings out my eye color. Blue eyes, this would look crazy. Pair this with a couple warm shadows or just put it all over the eyes. Like, this is a good one and done, easy beach look. You want to put on some BB cream, this, look a mascara, and lip gloss, you're ready to go. This is sort of that shade. Like I said, definitely my favorite and probably my most worn as well. Then we have the shade Myth. Myth, we're getting a little bit darker now. Myth is a beautiful grayish taupe tone. It's so pretty. This would look amazing paired with the Hynt Beauty Shadow in Crystal Taupe. It has that perfect blend of gray and that mushroomy purple that, again, super mega flattering and easy to put all over the eye. Even if you want to take this, smudge it out with some liner, that would be a perfect, little bit more sultry but not super dark and smoky sort of look. Then we have the shade Aura. Aura is a very unique shade, not my personal favorite because you guys know I'm not super into cool tones, but if you are, this is kind of the mecca. It is a very, very silvery gray with a tiny bit of purple to it. So it has that little bit of shift, that little bit of color. It's really, really unique. I've never seen anything like it. Looks good on its own, would look good paired with something else. Like, would look great as a pairing with Lunar as well for just a really bright but unique sort of look. Again, these are really fun for like photos and stuff too, if you guys are really into makeup for like the fun of it, you know, rather than like every single day purpose. These have a good mix of both. Then we have the shade Magnetic. Magnetic is stunning, leans much more purple. It is sort of similar to Myth, but it's darker and has a little bit more purple to it. So that's Myth. And I'm sorry, this is Myth and this is Magnetic. Gorgeous shade. This would be the one shadow smoky eye done. But again, not too dark. These have since they stay pretty emollient, they blend like a dream. So you can really make the crease nice and soft if you go in there with a brush and sort of soften out those edges. It would just look stunning. And finally, we have the shade Seduce. Seduce is again one of the more interesting shades. Seduce is this sort of antique brown with little flecks of gold in it. So again, relatively deep would be an amazing base for a much darker look if that's the route you chose to go. If not, this would give you all the definition and drama you need because it has quite a bit of depth to it, even when you put some pressure and start blending it away. It's beautiful. But that is it, you guys. Those are all 9 of the RMS Cream Shadow shades. Beautiful products, but you do have to know how to use them and what to expect when you're getting them. You will need maybe a little bit of reapplication, a little bit of tapping out the edges, but when they crease, they don't like crumble and start to disappear. You're just gonna see a line of demarcation where they do, and it's really easy to tap out or reapply some more and increase the shine of them. They're beautiful, fun products, cult classics, and can be a real staple in your makeup routine if you are a large fan of cream shadows and just the RMS line. It's very much on brand with that sort of natural, easy, fresh-faced Miranda Kerr glow sort of look. But that's it for me, you guys. I'm gonna have a swatch with all of these on my arm. Link down below as always so you guys can check it out, see which one would be the best for you. Not only that, I will have links to these products directly as well as a full ingredients list so you could shop them right here, right now if you so please. It's always down below. My makeup is always listed down below as well, even though I gave you guys a quick walkthrough. I am gonna list everything. I am also trying out the new Weis gloss in Intimate, and it's beautiful and pairs perfectly with Embrace if you're into that sort of matchy-matchy look, especially for spring. But thank you guys so much for watching. Check out all of our social media so you keep up with us until I post the next time. And please make sure to turn on notifications so you know exactly when I upload. I do upload here twice weekly. Let me know what you would like to see reviewed next, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!